Now we go through here. I've never actually played this
I call this one
before.
Smash. It's an early work of primitive expression. I'm a little embarrassed at how crude it is. Still, it will smash you.
The question is, well, looks like we're in the clear. Your turn. All right. So this one's gonna be fun. Got the laser here. Got the portal here. We need to get through that. Yes. So that'll get you through there. Now what am I supposed to do with this thing? There. Yeah, so you just hop up and you'll start floating through. And once you're on the other side, let me know. Okay, what's over there? Oh shit. It looks like you've got the rail. So do you have a portal? Okay, you do. Now this is interesting. How did you I'd have to turn it. Okay. So you're gonna put a portal on the opposite side of that, on the white part, and try to let it go into the portal. Like I can't. There you go. Yeah. And I need to put a portal here and put a portal here. It might be too high, but we're about to find out. Okay. So that turns it off. So you should be able to put a portal on the opposite end now. No, inside ours. Like inside the one I'm on over here. Yeah. So you just need to put a portal. I think you gotta put a portal like right there. I mean, I can't mark it for you without putting this down, but I think you gotta put it like right here, if you can. Yeah, you won't be able to shoot it while I'm holding this. And you're gonna have to put your other portal back now. That doesn't work. Where else can we put it? That would go right in front of me, but the second I drop this, it breaks the portal, right? No, it doesn't. So that portal's now open. But this thing needs to be used, and this thing needs to be held on. So we can open the door. Okay. Okay, I've got that. That figured out. What does the barrier have to do with anything then? So that would get you up, but we need to both get up. So how? I mean, I know we use the thing, so there's gotta be like a spot that we put it at. Possibly, I guess. Is it as simple as putting it up there? You might have to try to put your portal right where my portal is. Like right there. But I'm gonna have to I'm gonna have to put the laser out now. Oh, that breaks it. Okay. So you want to try to put your portal there in just a second. And then you put the barrier down. What does that do? Nothing. We still got to hit this one in order for it to work. But that's not the right way. Laser would hit that. There's no other portals. There's no other portal anchors. And we want, it's got to hit this. It's got to be both of us. Nothing. We did that. We did that, and then you put your barrier. Okay, yeah, I think I got it. So what you need to put your other portal there. And I'm gonna have to move my portals once you do that. Okay, there you go. And I'll move my portal here. And I'll put my portal here. And see if that works, or if I also made another mistake. Because that might not work. It might work, it might not. Okay, yeah. That doesn't quite work. It stops it right there, which is what I was thinking we might want to do. But it also prevents it from shooting a laser out. Looks like that's your only portal spot there, so it's got to be something like that. So I'm going to pop over there just so I can see what's going on myself. Try to see if I can get a better view of what's going on from here. Definitely the only one. There's no way to turn the portal's angles, I don't think. So we've got to make it so we can get here. We've got to make it so the laser is up there. There's no portals there. There's no... barrier has to have something to do with it. Because the angles don't work. What if it's the barrier up there and there? That it keeps it keeps it up. No, that won't work. This is probably pretty simple, and I'm just not catching it, but it happens sometimes. change that. That's gotta be used to open the door. And that's gotta be used right there. Open her barrier. No. Any other angle that we can see that would work? And there's the obvious thought to try that, but that probably wouldn't work. And you'd be through the barrier. I know we can get at least one of us up. I don't think she can walk on top and get through the portal, so that wouldn't work either. Is it laser barrier? What if I were to hang on? So that is worth checking at least. Okay, so I'm going to turn off the barrier. And when you do, you're going to put a portal. Maybe put a portal right where that is. As soon as I break the barrier, and we'll see what that does. Now I need you to try to go through your. No, that. Well, I mean, that would. That doesn't work either. Definitely don't want to try to laser. Another. Will it bounce off the barrier? Is that bouncing off the barrier somewhere else? I can't see the angle. So you're going to have to look through the barrier. Is that bouncing off the wall, or is it just going right into it? Okay. Not that much. Okay. Can hover and hold, but it can't work that way. Obviously, we don't want to laser you, which would be quite the problem. And just, I am so unbelievably dumb. Oh my goodness, I am so dumb. Okay, I figured it out, and I feel really dumb right now. And honestly, I am really dumb. So with that, I think you got to put your portal specifically right there on those two tiles. It's got to hover over. It's got to be hovering over this, but the barrier can't be too close. But that's as close as I can think how to make it work. Or maybe I've been even more dumb this whole time, and you just need to put it right there, and that keeps it from pushing off. Okay, where'd it go? Okay, here it is. Our viewers are gonna think I'm really dumb, and they're gonna be right. Okay, So what you need to do when I open that is you need to put a portal literally right there. Okay? Oh, crap. My other portal there. That opens the laser up. We go right here. Yeah. And you need to put your other portal on the barrier still. That one. And that's holding that there. So should be able to stick this portal here and this portal here. No, I've got to wait until you jump through that, don't I? Okay, try to go through the barrier again. Like you gotta come down. Okay. That doesn't break yours. But then how do we stop this from moving? Now it's got to be there. And that gets hooked up on the barrier. And it holds on. Crap. I think the barrier I think your red portal might be too far. Yeah, it's too far. You're gonna have to move that red portal just a little bit closer to the laser. Yeah. Nah, that's too far. Yeah, it's gotta be on this side of the portal. That might work. I'll try it. Just gotta stop me before I hit the laser. Ow. Come on. Am I even needed up here? What if I just let go of it? It'd be really funny if that's all I needed to do. Instead of trying to angle it. Nope. Come on. Can I still shoot portals while I'm holding this? No, I can't. Still just inside, but I might be far enough that I'd actually be able to reach it. And if not, just zap me. Got it. Now for the next hard part. I need to figure out how I'm going to get up in there too. Because that holds the elevator up. We figured out how to get it to stay. Now we just need to figure out how to get to the point where both of us can get up the elevator. I guess if you go into the elevator, for now, right there, the elevator's over here. This is the elevator. That would take you up once this thing's connected. So I need to figure out the right angle to hold this on so that this way. Yeah, it's gotta be facing this way. Hopefully that works.
Alexandria Cook arrested a couple times for prostitution, no other priors. 19.
Med called. Male
No,
victim
I just
didn't make
inverted it. Do I need to be facing the opposite way?
Who was he?
Mark Gargano, long sheet.
And it looks like your portal needs to be...
Any witnesses talk?
Most took off, but patrol got
Well,
to...
maybe not. Maybe not. Hang on. Looks like I just backed off too far. Okay. Gotta be facing the opposite way. I need to be like right there. Yeah, so my portal needs to be shifted just a little bit. There we go. So that should give me enough time, if done right, that I should be able to run over to you. And I just need to... Ow. Wouldn't advise it, that doesn't tickle. That took a lot longer than I thought it would.
Good. Please proceed to the next test appreciation exhibit and interact with it in such a way that it might be called solving, if we still cared about solving things in the future. But we don't.